All right, let's get started. So I am a beginner. I have been riding for only a few months, right? And I recently got this bike. Sorry, hold on. So I got this bike, the Honda Rebel 300 2021 ABS, about 2 months ago. As I said before, I am a total beginner, never went on a motorcycle before in my life. Besides like dirt bikes, and even that was like 2 months realistically before I ever got this bike. So I took the MSF course. My dad has a bike, so I decided to, why not get my own? I'm 25 at this point. I'm bored, so I'm like, what's the best thing, the next best thing I could do with my life? And the answer to that was to get a motorcycle. And this is my first ever recording with it by myself. I just want to pull over and see the route that I'm taking real quick. Alrighty, hold on. I know I'm going to Iron Pier Point Pier at a beach. I mapped it out before. Let's ride it. Follow track lines. Wow, look at that. First time using this too. So normally I'm with my dad, who I mentioned before had a bike his whole life and stuff like that. So this is my first ever solo ride by myself as a motorcyclist, I believe is the term. And I don't have a motovlog set up yet. I just have my Cardo system essentially doing all the work right now, and a GoPro on my chin mounts. And I learned that Cardo, you can record your voice. So this is also a first test for that as well. Nice little hole. It's not even, it's actually only little. There's, this bike is very slow, but to a beginner like myself, I mean, I think I'm speeding right now, and I'm going 2 under the speed limit. So, it's kind of a perfect bike. Unless you're trying to go on like expressways or highways, then I don't think you'll be able to keep up with traffic there unless you're in the all the way right lane, and I don't even think that is the safest option, to be honest. Because a lot of psychopaths, especially in New York where I'm at, like to cut in and out of that lane, merging, confusion, you're on a skinny bike, can't really see anything, and then you get ran over. So I don't really recommend this bike if you're going to go on highways. I would just recommend you get the 500 as your first bike if you're going to like commute to work or whatever you got to do. But for me, I'm doing back roads. I'm doing not really, I'm doing like one lane roads. I get a little busy, but I mean, I could keep up with the traffic if needed to be the case. So for me, this is the perfect bike. No, you really gotta look out. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, so, I really do like this bike. If, again, like I just said before, if you're gonna be mainly in residential areas, one-lane highway, or not highways, or I mean, it could be a one-lane highway, but I meant one-lane roads, things like that. Yeah, I absolutely recommend this bike. It's not quick, but obviously it's a bike, so you still got to respect it a little bit, in terms of not being an idiot. I think this bike also surprised me in ways that, my first plan when I got this bike, like modification wise, was to get like a little slip-on exhaust or some sort of exhaust, but this bike, it kind of has some throat to it. It's not going to be like ear-piercing loud, or it's not going to be like hearing it from a mile away, but like idling sounds great, revving sounds great when you're blasting through gears going 10 miles an hour, because each gear is just small, but yeah, no, it's definitely a good bike for a beginner. It's also a cruiser slash classic style, so it's not like, you know, your sport bike, your typical like, yeah, I'm a young guy, let's go get a motorcycle, let me get a Ninja 400 or a CBR 300, whatever. Because I prefer the classier, classic cruiser style bikes, and I also like naked, hyper naked, whatever it's called. I think those are really cool as well, like the Duke 390. I sat on that, didn't ride it, but I sat on it. I was comfortable. A lot of technology on that. It's actually pretty powerful for sort of what it is. So I think that's cool. I see an issue right now with this app I'm using. My phone display wanted to turn off for some reason. So if I'm not paying attention, that thing's gonna go black screen, and I am going to be lost. 40, I'm doing 38, it's a 45. I hope that it's good footage. That's what I'm really hoping right now. Because I didn't even like know what I was really doing. I just bought the chin mount for my specific helmet. Didn't even line it up. I just cleaned up the area, stuck it on. So I hope that it's like good. I know for a fact it's a little bit off centered, and I apologize. That's on me. I did rush it. I've never done that before, so that was a first for me. So yeah, I apologize for that. Let's get up to speed here, huh? It's 45 and I'm going 40. Like a noob. On a little noob bike. On a little noob bike. So, I mean, I'm hoping that I can make something out of this footage and microphone setup, because the Cardo, you know, you have to sort of yell for it to activate, because it's trying to block out all background noises at all times. I get that a lot when that's a nice house, damn. When I am cardoed up with my dad, I tend to notice that if you're not yelling or loud, it's not gonna pick up. So I'm gonna try to talk loud for as long as I can. And then from there, I mean, I'll see what I need to adjust. I'm hoping that it's something that I can do next time to make it way better. Or if I just have to go ahead and buy, you know, $50 worth of microphone equipment for the helmet. See what's going on. Alright, we're heading on to Sound Ave right now. Fun fact, first time stalling on this bike was at this light. Oi! Not for any specific reason. Oh no, it wasn't this light. I lied. I just lied to all your eardrums, and I apologize. It was the light that way. Okay, never mind. But some things I have to work on as a beginner. Did someone ask? Jerry, you asked? Yeah, I like to leave my blinker on to confuse people a lot, totally on purpose. Then I should probably knock that out. I'm just kidding. I obviously don't do that on purpose. I'm just an idiot with goldfish memory. Second thing is, I don't know. I feel like through the MSF course, we only had so much time to learn about swerving and fast stopping, things like that. So I probably should find like a parking lot one day and work on my swerves, work on my hard braking, because those are the two things that you're going to desperately need in case something goes wrong on the road. One thing I'm noticing right now about this bike, I'm in 5th gear going about 45, and my hands are tingling. There is a fair amount of vibration on the handlebars, and maybe it's because I got on some like $20 gloves, but yeah, that's something I notice, and it gets kind of annoying where I have to like re-grip my handlebar. I have to like ease out of the tension from there. Just get some blood flow back. Thank you for seeing me. I appreciate you that use your eyes. I use all 4 of mine. So, shout out Team Glasses. I'm really just trying to figure out what to talk about, right? While also following a GPS, while also making sure that I'm looking at 14,000 things on the road and I don't die. Which I think that is definitely priority number 1, because truth be told, I don't want to die. Alright, so being a beginner, right? I probably said this before, but again, goldfish memory. I always feel like I am going 45 over the speed limit, and that's never the case. I'm always going either the speed limit, or I am going the please see me, 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 I love you. Or I'm going like under the speed limit, actually. I've noticed that too. Or I'll be like under the speed limit. Just not noticing, but I think I'm flying, you know? Because this is like, it's still a new experience to me, which is always a good time. One thing I love about this bike, though, is the gas mileage. Yes, surprisingly, I'm talking about gas mileage. Maybe, no, but like it's like 70 miles to the gallon. It's like a 3.5 gallon tank. Don't quote me on it. So you're gonna get a lot of miles from this little Honda. It's good, dude. My dad's KTM Adventure bike has a bigger fuel tank, but the MPGs are like not as good, to where he's always refilling way before my bike needs to refill. Oh boy. And I'm going to be blowing up my gearbox if I continue to be an idiot. Cigarette man. I think this is perfect riding weather. It is like 75 degrees, beginning of August, beginning of the month, and there's zero sun to be boiling me in my gear and in my helmet especially, because I went out about a month ago on this bike with my dad, and it was about 80 degrees, but it was just direct sunlight. There were two issues there, right? I'm sweating like a hooker walking into church, and at the same time, I can't see because the sun is like right here, you know? So it's like two things that I worry about the most happen at the same time, on the same day, in the same place, on the same day, at the same time. I don't know if I will record coming home. Please see me, please see me, please see me, please see me. Yeah! Oh, this is my favorite thing in the world! Yeah! Woo! Keep two wheels on the ground, brother! Ask me what's my favorite thing about riding a motorcycle? You know? Is it the freedom? Is it the breeze? Nah, it's pointing my two fingers on the ground when I see another cyclist on the other side of the road. It's like the Jeep Wave, right? And I've never had a Wrangler before, so I never got to experience that. So having this, and I have like my own secret hand wave sign thing. Dude, it's awesome. It is incredible feeling. All this farmland on East Long Island. Come get your corn and your sod. Got lots of sod. We got lots of corn. I think I still have a little bit to go. The boost. I'm gonna be coming out of one of these side streets on the left when I get back. But for now, I'm gonna continue with the route that I had in store. Because this was the last ride I did about a week and a half ago, and it was awesome, and I got to experience driving in traffic on a sort of faster, busier road. So I need to get this experience under my belt before I get a better bike. I couldn't think of what to say. That was supposed to be a punchline, and then I got distracted. And then just couldn't think of where I was. I'm like Michael Scott. Sometimes I start a sentence and halfway forget what I was talking about, so I just hope to find it on the way. All right, thing about being a new rider is I do not like fast traffic. So when people are only going like 3 to 5 over the limit, dude, I am there. I'm with it. I love it. But when people are like flying and I'm leaving such a big gap, and then you have people like behind me wanting to get around me, I feel like an ass because my bike can only go so fast. It's really, really not a quick bike whatsoever. Is this a light? It's not a light. All right, just make sure you see me there, guy. I'll pick up the pace. I apologize. Yeah, no, I was on a straight lane, right? No traffic in front of me. You couldn't come out of like the sides and whatnot. And I ripped it through every single gear. And I think the most I've ever gone was about 62 miles an hour, and it was loud, and it was vibrating, and yeah, it felt fast for someone who's never gone that distance, never gone that speed before. Yeah, that felt really fast, but to ordinary traffic, my left is coming up. Where is the left? Where is the left? It's right there where that guy went. That's where we're going. Can I get there in time? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be a responsible bike rider, and I'm gonna wait. Here we go. I mean, with all due respect to the bike, it does have some pickup to it. Not gonna lie. It's gonna get you there, you know, and I think that's just awesome. But again, you're not gonna go highway, expressway, freeway speeds. That's sort of where you're gonna be maxing out, and that's if it's going like downhill. So this is mainly a back road Sunday cruiser bike, and if you need the speed, then you have to go to a 500, and then you're gonna then go to 1100T, whatever you got slammed out for you. And we have arrived. Oh, there's a deer. I swear to God. They didn't teach us that at the MSF course. I probably should readjust that mirror that whole time, but I think I'm fine. Cool beans. Look at that. Now that's Long Island. Look at that barge. Look at it. Just look at it. That's amazing. Am I still recording? I am. 23 minutes. Am I still recording that? I am. 20. Okay, cool. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you later.